And a pleasant good afternoon to you and yours, and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network and our continuing coverage of youth and prep sports here in Brevard County. We are live today from Cocoa Beach Junior Senior High School, where today it is the FHSAA 2A Region 2 Regional Quarterfinals as the Lake Highland Prep Highlanders visit to take on Brevard County's own Cocoa Beach Minutemen. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Alan Slaughterzinski, joined alongside my broadcast partner today, Grayley Cogden, producer Caleb Brown. And Grayley, what we have here today is a game between two teams who played a month ago. Excuse me. And in that game, a 1-0 affair in which Lake Highland Prep collected no runs, 6 hits, committed an error. Cocoa Beach collected 1 run, 1 hit, and committed an error, and that was enough to win that game. So, if what occurred in that game tells me anything about what's going to happen here today, it is to expect a pitcher's duel and a tight one. We're excited to bring you this today, and today is sponsored by JT's Social Bar. And I'll tell you, Tom Kerrigan's going to be joining me in the top half of the second inning, and we want to thank JT. And I want to make sure I get the initials right. What are the initials? TFR Offshore Racing as well. Coming up in a couple of weeks, right here in Cocoa Beach, the Cocoa Beach Thunder. I believe it's the 15th and 16th of May. The boat races. If you've never been to the boat races over here at Cocoa Beach, I went a couple of times when I first moved to Florida. You got to go. They are absolutely exciting. And Cocoa Beach Thunder coming up in the middle of May, and I'm sure TFR Offshore Racing will be heavily involved in that. So again, today. Cocoa Beach, Lake Highland Prep. We also want to wish the Titusville Terriers well today as they will travel to Lake Marion. I believe it's the Lake Marion Colts they will face today as the Terriers will look to pull the 8-1 upset. And before we get started, let's talk about what happened last night. Really, I don't know if you saw any of the action last night, but there were 5 games last night. The home teams won, the road teams lost. Tough ones for Vieira, O'Galley, and Satellite. Satellite went down to Key West, and the Conks took care of business down there. Although Satellite out-hit them, Key West made the plays when it mattered most. The Conks 7, Scorps 4. In other action, Vieira beaten by Martin County 6-1. And O'Galley probably had the toughest night of any of the 3 teams that lost. O'Galley went down to American Heritage Plantation, faced one of the best pitchers in the country in Snow, the Florida commit, and he delivered. But so did Brock Lustig, the O'Galley South Alabama commit. A pitcher's duel to the end. O'Galley falls 1-0 their season. Unfortunately, like Satellite and like Vieira's, come to an end. The winners last night, the Melbourne Bulldogs. How about the sophomore sensation, Bryce Connor? Connor last night, 3 hits in the game, a 2-run home run, and a 2-run double. And you know what, Grayley? That's all the Bulldogs needed because
Really?
they went on to win 4-2 over Horizon. Clay McConnell pitched 5 innings in that one. Sean Gates came on for 2 innings of relief. That's been the ace starting relieving duo of the year there for Coach Soto. And in the game we had right here on Brevard Sports Network, not 1, not 2, but 3 home runs last night. That's right. Ty Brandis led off the game with a home run. Ryder Whittick went deep. Wes Lawrence went deep. And the Merritt Island Mustangs slugged their way to a 10-1 win. The Mustangs will now host American Heritage Plantation beginning next Friday at Merritt Island High School in a best-of-3 series. Hopefully Merritt Island wins the first 2. If they don't, the third game will be played Saturday as well in a doubleheader. And then Melbourne will travel to take on Lake Minneola. The Hawks, good news for Bulldog fans. The Hawks are 3-0 against teams named the Hawks this year. All right, let me give you the starting lineups for this one before the national anthems get going there. Make sure that doesn't overheat. Leading off for Lake Highland Prep, I forgot. Did you happen to catch how she said his name? Is it Alec
Alec.
Ochipinti? Is what it looks like to me. How would you pronounce that?
I think Ochipinti. I
Yeah,
think.
I think it's Ochipinti, yeah. Batting second will be Clark Zerba, the DH. Batting third, the pitcher tonight is Oliver Dugan. Batting fourth, Ari Laxner. He's behind the plate catching. Colin Jones will bat fifth over at third base. Manny Sakaras is in center field. Aiden Khalil is at second base. Parker Hodkins is in left field. And Travis Laglow is in right field. For Cocoa Beach tonight, Hayden Wilson's at shortstop. Garrett Harper in right. Caden Doherty's over at third base. Gant Ramsey behind the plate, and he's going to have his hands full today. Parker Kress is at first base. Cooper Jenke gets the start for head coach Brian Johnson. Will Sermon, the DH today. Anthony Cerruti in left. Braden Wyman in at second base today, and Branson Noble will be the center fielder. He's being DH for Janke. Starts today. He's 0-0 with a 4.50 ERA in 4 2/3 innings pitched. He has allowed 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, and he has struck out 4. Are we good? Okay. All right. Weather. Just in case anybody wants to know, it's Central Florida in April, right? So you just want to make sure if we get rain delayed, we get rain delayed. Now, when we get rain delayed, we will end the broadcast. At this time, it is the national anthem. All right, there is the national anthem, the version that won't get us a copyright mark, which I'm always in favor of. So there
Yeah,
you go.
I think tonight's game, both teams have really strong defense and pitching, and I think it's going to be a matter of where the errors are and what team can have a stronger offense.
I think you're right. I don't think there can be a lot of mistakes here today
Yeah,
because if there are, that's what
that could
it'll cost
cost
you.
you the
Yeah,
entire
it could
game.
cost you your season
Yeah.
because it is win or go home. The regional quarterfinals are just one game. So is that better? All right, let's once again take you through the Cocoa Beach defensive alignment. Anthony, so follow me here, Caleb. In left field, we'll start in left field. Anthony Cerruti is in left. Bronson Noble in center. Garrett Harper over and right. And then we come over here to third base. Caden Doherty at third. Hayden Wilson, the shortstop. Braden Wyman, our second baseman today. Parker Kress over at first. Cooper Janke behind the plate. And that's the thing I wanted to talk about again is Cooper Janke and what and not only Janke, but listen, everybody that gets on that mound today for Cocoa Beach is going to need to hold runners because they have stolen 100 bases this year. They are going to put pressure on the pitcher. They're going to put pressure on the catcher and the entire defense with the way that they like to run. Now, you here on the Space Coast, you may be familiar with the manager for Lake Highland Prep. He is a 2009 Titusville Terrier graduate in Connor Zerba. So Connor Zerba, the Titusville grad, leading Lake Highland Prep these days, stepping in and leading things off is going to be Alex Ochipinti. And Ochipinti's first pitch swinging, and that's fouled off for strike one. Ochipinti batting .354 this year. He's got 28 hits, 12 RBIs, 8 doubles. And he looks at a ball, one strike. So you good, right?
Yep, I'm good.
Okay. 1-1. Yeah, that's going to be 1-2. Great pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes from Janke. Cooper looks in, gets the sign, rocks, kicks, fires. Inside, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fans still lined up at the gate waiting to get in. That's a great sign. The 2-2 on its way. Inside, ball 3. That's the last thing Cocoa Beach can ill afford today are free passes with the amount of bases that this team steals. 33 facing a 3-2 from Janke. Kicks. Janke, strike 3, punched out at the knees. 1 out. The backwards K. Clark Zerba steps in, the designated hitter today for Lake Highland Prep. Zerba, .297 this year. He's got 22 hits, 10 RBIs, 3 doubles, 2 triples. Pitch. And, all right, everybody awake? I forgot my new glove. I did show your glove off the other day.
Oh, really?
I did on the Mark Moses show. I sure did. 0-1 to Zerba. Zerba, this one is popped up. Tough play out there in left, but calling and hauling it in for out number 2 is Anthony Cerruti, and that'll bring up Oliver Duggan. Oliver Dugan. I don't know why I called him Duggan. Oliver Dugan steps in. Dugan, the leading hitter for the Highlanders, .372, 23 runs scored this year. He's got 32 hits, 25 RBIs, a pair of doubles, and a pair of triples. Big young man, you see him there. And the pitch. Ball drops in. Nice pitch from Janke. As I said last night, I'll say it again. You keep throwing curveballs like that, anything that bends like that ought to have a blinker. The 0-1 is just outside, 1-1. Yes, indeed, chest high. The old-fashioned strike, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here, top of the first, no score. That's a great job by Janke to try to frame it, but it was low. 2-2. Deuce is wild here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Pitch. That ball is popped out of play. Count remains at 2-2. We'll have Merritt Island and American Heritage Plantation for you next week. Hopefully a 2-game series, but if it goes 3, we'll have all 3 right here on the network. The 2-2 from Janke. Great first inning as he swings and misses. Now he's got to throw him out now, and he does. The old strikeout there, and Gant throws down the first to complete the swinging strikeout. So couldn't ask for a better start. 3 up, 3 down, and if you're keeping track at home, that's now 7 innings. 7 innings, Lake Highland Prep.
It was a foul ball.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, Brian Johnson's equally as frustrated as I am. So we're going to do it all over again. And here's where things can just change. You know what? I mean, it can just change right here. 2 outs, 2 strikes, and a foul ball called. Why would he let the catcher throw the ball all the way down?
I don't know.
Yeah. 2-2. Got him that time, and now he tags him, and it's much easier, and I don't have to change the K in the book. So what I was going to say is that if you're keeping score at home, that's 7 innings now. Lake Highland Prep has not scored on Cocoa Beach pitching. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Lake Highland Prep nothing. Cocoa Beach coming to bat. All right, welcome back to Cocoa Beach, where it's 3 up, 3 down for the Highlanders. Let's take you around the defensive alignment for the Lake Highland Prep Highlanders. In left, Parker Hodkins. In center, Manny Sakaras. In right, Travis Logden. The third baseman is Colin Jones. Silas Dixon is the shortstop. Aiden Khalil at second. Alec Ochipinti over at first. Ari Laxner behind the plate. And Oliver Dugan gets the start today. 54 and a third innings pitched this year. Dugan has allowed 36 hits, 16 earned runs. He's walked 25, and he has struck out 75. Teams are batting just 173 against him this year. But you don't face a lot of lineups like this one in Cocoa Beach who can just flat out crush the baseball. And Cocoa Beach comes in batting 346 as a team. The top 3 hitters in the lineup are absolutely incredible, all at 390 or more. Hayden Wilson's going to lead off. He's batting 390 with 32 hits, 16 ribbies, 3 doubles, and a home run. So Wilson steps in, and the wind is blowing in from the east here. It's blowing in from the east straight out to, I would say, if somebody gets one up into the jet stream a little bit, left center field looks to be the destination for that today. Now, Grayley, today on the home run calls, we're going to jump on them as soon as they come off the bat.
Yeah.
We had a no doubter last night from Ryder. I think, a matter of fact, I think that's what that object was. It just flew over our heads. Was Ryder Whittick's home run from last night? Because that kid hit one that splashed down in the pond over there at Merritt Island. I mean, he absolutely crushed that thing. Listen, Ty Brandis and Wes Lawrence got a hold of one too. They weren't dink shots. All right, here we go. Top of or bottom of the first. Brian Johnson, the third base coach. Coach Johnson in his second year. The former Cocoa Beach grad was telling me before the game that he grew up playing baseball with Connor Zerba, the coach from Lake Highland Prep who graduated from Titusville. Both these guys, Johnson, a 2009 graduate from Cocoa Beach. First pitch from Dugan is lifted into left field for a base hit. Hayden Wilson all over the first pitch, and I'm not sure, I mean, it was hit well, but it just kind of, I don't know what part of the bat that came off of, but it was enough for a hit, and now Hayden Wilson is aboard, and that'll bring up one of the best freshmen in Brevard County this season. TJ McMahon's been telling me about this young man for a couple of years now, and that's Garrett Harper. The last time we were here, Harper hit his first home run of the season, and now Oliver Dugan kicks and fires, and Harper looks at Strike one. 0-1. How far behind are we?
20, 30 seconds.
That's cool. 0-1. Pitch is chopped. Foul. So now Harper, here's where he becomes a special talent because a lot of freshmen go 0-2 in the hole. This guy's throwing smoke out there, Graley. A lot of freshmen go 0-2 in a hole, and it's an inevitable strikeout. And he still might strike out, but I bet he's going to battle a little bit here. The 0-2 on its way. And there it is. Into right field for a base hit around second. And on his way to third is Wilson. What a throw. Oh, my, what a throw. But it will not be in time as Harper takes second on the throw to third. And the Minutemen are in business as Harper laces an 0-2 pitch into right field for a base hit. And that brings up Caden Doherty.
The crazy thing about him is he's only a freshman, and it didn't even look like he hit it that hard.
No.
And it just went flying.
You're absolutely right. I mean, he was sitting dead red, got it, and didn't miss it. Doherty, 414 this year, 25 RBIs, and there's certain he is your money man with men on base. And Lake Highland Prep in a little bit of trouble here in the early stages of this one. Swing and a miss, and it looks like the approach here is first pitch early.
Yeah.
First, it just that's at least that's what it's been. With the first three hitters in this lineup have all swung at the first pitch, and for the most part, every time you get up, that's going to be your best pitch to get of the AB, says the statistics. The 0-1 to Doherty, and it's outside. That was a bender, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. And that's a great stop back there. By Ari Laxner. Cocoa Beach, you win these games by cashing in on this opportunity. Cocoa Beach can't go over with runners in scoring position today. Dugan's pitch is another curveball, and it is outside, and he has gone 3-1 to Doherty. Hayden Wilson at third, Garrett Harper at second. The on-deck hitter is Gant Ramsey, the catcher. Dugan, the 3-1. Is 3-2. That's a good take. That's a good take. You know what? He didn't like the pitch, and he didn't try to do something with it that he couldn't, and now he lives for another pitch. 3-2. He's only got to get this ball to the right side of the infield to score a run. First and third are in. In the dirt, ball 4, and Doherty with a really good at-bat there, drawing a walk, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a pitching coach. If I were a coach, I'd come out and talk to Dugan right now. And the bases are loaded, and nobody is out. I think you got to move your in. I think you got to. Well, your third baseman, I'd at least put him halfway. I don't know that I'd have him in on the grass. Double play, you got to come home with it. Yeah, I guess I would. Gant Ramsey with a golden opportunity for the Minutemen. Low, ball 1.
The first batter that actually took it.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Good observation there.
I think he's waiting for one to rip out.
Yeah, look, the bases are loaded. He's got to give him something to hit. He knows it. That's just smart hitting. The pitch. And that's the one thing you didn't want to do. This is playable, but will it be played? And the answer to that question is yes, and that is a best possible case scenario, or one of the best possible case scenarios there for Lake Highland Prep. And that'll bring up Parker Kress. And Gant Ramsey pops out to his counterpart, the catcher. Parker Kress will step in. And Kress now with a chance here. Cress, a 281 hitter, 13 RBIs this year. That's a tough play with this breeze, too. Nice job by the catcher. Dugan's first pitch to Cress is swung at and fouled off. 0-1. And you got to think, if you're Brian Johnson right now, you're thinking, come on, guys. We got to cash in on
I mean, they
this.
scored multiple times that last game with 2 outs.
Yeah, yes,
I mean,
they did.
They work best, honestly, under pressure, this team.
Yes, they do. They are a great 2-out team. 0-1 is a curveball that is outside. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Wilson at third. Harper at second. Doherty at first. Everywhere you look is a Minutemen. 1-1 pitch on its way. That's a strike. That's a Butte Clark. 1-2. Now, if you're Parker Cress, you got a battle here. And there's a shot that gets through. And around second or third, here comes the throw. The relay, safe. He's safe. 2-run score on a 2-strike single by Parker Cress. Hayden Wilson and Harper score, and it's 2-0. Cocoa Beach. Big clutch hit. And Cocoa Beach is excited. And why shouldn't they be? For Parker Cress, RBIs 14 and 15 as Janke steps in and can now help his cause on the bump today. He roped that one.
Yeah, as soon as he hit it, I was like, that's an RBI, at least 1 RBI.
Yeah. Janke, a 324 hitter. Big young man. 1-0. Runner still on first and second. Cress is at first, and now Doherty stopped at second. That's a good play at the plate. Harper just beat the throw. I was shocked to see Coach Johnson send him with as hard as that ball was hit, but he knows his players. 1-1. That ball was fouled off down the right side. Foul. And a fly ball will score. Will actually get Doherty to third if it's in center or right. Cocoa Beach is really hoping for here is Dugan throws one in the dirt, and the runners can advance. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch. Nice pitch. And that's 2 outs with Will Sermon coming to the plate. So Sermon steps up. Sermon this year .321. See the theme here? There's a strike. 0-1. So I would say Dugan 1 out away from getting out of this thing with limited damage. Bases loaded, nobody out, and you give up 2. It's not quite a win, but it's not a loss either. 4-0 can be demoralizing going back to the bench in the top of the second. 2-0 is, okay, we can come back from this.
Yeah, their offense is really going to have to work.
Yes, they are. 0-2, or I'm sorry, 2-0. 2-0, now 3-0. And that's the thing you don't want to do here if you're Dugan is load the bases again with 2 outs because, Grayley, then we get into exactly what you discussed, and that is how good Cocoa Beach has been this season with 2 outs. The 3-0 on its way, and you're taking 2 pitches, I would think, here.
Yeah, I mean, they're making contact no matter what under pressure.
Yeah.
They're just hitting whatever.
3-0. Upstairs. And the runners will advance. I thought that was 3-0, Caleb. It should be ball 4, shouldn't it?
I think there was a strike. The first pitch was a strike.
Oh, did he call a
Yeah.
strike? Okay, so now it's 3-1. Okay. So 3-1, but the runners have moved up, and now you sit dead red here because 3-1. You got two more sitting in RBI position. Dugan does not want to give up a single here. The pitch to Sermon. Sermon. That should. Yep. All right. I thought that was going to fall. I couldn't see it in the sun. That's the third out. So Cocoa Beach scores 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 2 left. We head to the top of the second. Your score, 2-0, Minutemen. All right, welcome back to Cocoa Beach. Alan Slaughter-Zinski with you, and I got a special guest with me here today, a big supporter of youth and prep sports here in Brevard County, especially Cocoa Beach. Please help me welcome Tom Kerrigan from JT's, man. How are you?
Alan, how you doing, sir?
Good to have you. So I wanted to start this off by talking to you a little bit. Tell me about JT Social Bar and I was in there when, we were talking about this. Take me through JT Social Bar a little bit.
So, JT Social
Pull
Bar.
pull this a little closer. No, the microphone. Pull it up. There, yep, closer to your mouth so we can hear you. There you go.
All right, 1 2 1 2.
There you go.
So JT Social Bar, we're a sports bar located in Cocoa Beach, connected to the La Quinta Hotel, home of the original 7 astronauts of the Mercury space program.
Nice.
My partner, John Turk, his father owned the hotel. It's been in the family for about 40 years. So
Awesome.
But yeah, we've been actually our 7-year anniversary is in 3 weeks.
So my question, I love the TVs. What makes JT, and aside from being an establishment that is Cocoa Beach,
Yes.
through and through,
Oh yeah.
it is community, which I love.
Oh yeah.
What stands out about JT's? What what can the locals come and expect?
Well, we're definitely a sports bar. But,
Right.
We have the pool tables.
Sure.
We have a beautiful patio. Overlooking A1A.
Doherty,
Alright.
yeah, Doherty with 1 pitch and 1 out. Go ahead.
Anyways, but we get a ton of locals in there, and obviously, connected to a hotel, so a ton of tourists. But it's just a nice atmosphere, and football season we crank, and honestly, we try to give back to the community as much as possible. Which is why we're, between us and Turk Family Racing, sponsoring this broadcast today. So,
I wanted to ask you about TFR Racing because I doing my research on them a little bit. I stumbled across the big event coming up in Cocoa Beach in a couple of weeks, and
Yes, sir.
that is the offshore
Yes, sir.
racing. Tell me a little bit about the Turk Family Racing, TFR Offshore Racing.
So my partner JJ Turk, he's actually a national and a world champion racer, and partner with X Insurance, and he's a bigwig in the offshore powerboat world, and next month is the
Cool social media.
Oh yeah. Next month is the 17th year that Cocoa Beach is hosting the offshore powerboat races, Thunder on Cocoa Beach. So those guys do a great job, and JJ is a huge part of that. So it's one of those things where JT's were in the heart of the races and the parties. I mean, it's this will be, I think, the 14th year we're hosting a party for the racers. So.
Wow, that's fantastic. I cannot wait to meet your partner. Strike out there, and that's 2 outs.
There we go.
And I tell you what, Cocoa Beach is rolling. The old Chuck wagon's rolling here. So tell us about your ties to Brevard County.
Class of '02, Satellite High School grad. I went away to school and then I came back. I played at Brevard Community College,
Uh huh.
and yeah, actually, Coach Johnson, the head coach at Cocoa Beach,
Right.
his older brother Billy and I, we were teammates at BCC. That's how we became, very good friends with the family, and they're essentially family to me.
Right.
They're
Right.
like brothers to me. So I know Brian's mom's watching the broadcast. Hi, Jackie. And yeah, I was assistant coach here at Cocoa Beach 20 years ago. So definitely full circle. Oh, foul ball.
The second time,
Oh.
this young man's going to get us before the game's over. All right. Obviously, because it's school and student athletes, we can't get into drink specials and things like that. We know
Of course.
that those are available. Tell us about the food at JT's.
You know what? Definitely sports bar food. Some
Yeah.
of the best wings in town. Got great flatbreads, great wraps, gigantic salads. So a little bit of something for everyone. And we're we're constantly evolving and adjusting the menu. And
It,
yeah,
if I were going to come in and have a local adult Pepsi, do you offer those?
we have plenty of.
Okay.
And actually, we are running a special today. And thank you again, Alan.
Yeah,
and Kayla
absolutely.
for the broadcast. But if you come into JT's after the game, bring your ticket stub. We got BOGO.
Okay.
First round of adult Pepsis.
All right,
So,
there you go. Hey, I know what's on the way. All right, here as the Highland Lake Highland Prep has their first hitter or first batter of the game on. Anybody down there watching you want to give a shout out to?
honestly, just I'd like to thank the city of Cocoa Beach, for their continued support.
They do a great job, don't they?
Oh yeah, yeah, and honestly, a bit of cool news. We are JT's social bar, but we are, we're going to change the name to JT Sports Bar here very, very soon.
Very nice, very
Yeah.
nice. And you and I we're going to be talking about some things coming up.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited about the future, and I tell you, all right. So baseball is obviously you love the sport of baseball.
Yes, sir.
Boy, you and Brian are tight.
Oh yeah.
Man, what a job he's done, huh?
Oh, he's been unbelievable. And you know what? I've seen the oh.
There they
Nice
go.
throw.
Yeah.
I've seen the work that Brian puts in to the program day in and day out. It's a lot of the stuff that we don't, the casual fan doesn't see. Him being out here at 8 in the morning working on the fields.
Yeah.
Him, watching video of the opposing team. He's a world champion.
Yes,
you know,
he is.
he's
2018 Boston Red Sox.
And Brian and I, I had the distinct honor of being in the duck boat with him.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's so cool, man.
So, but he's bringing a big league mindset to this level, and in 2 short years, I mean, they're in regionals and they're looking unbelievable. And there's a strikeout.
Yeah, and that ends the inning. And listen, when the game started, I was kind of looking at the lineup a little bit, and I'm like, well, Doherty's not pitching, right?
Yes.
Harper's not pitching.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, well, as an armchair guy, you always go, well, why aren't those? Well, now I know why. This young Jenkins out here tearing it up, absolutely tearing it up. Tom, I can't thank you enough for coming over and talking to us about
Absolutely,
JT's. We're going to call it JT Sports Bar here.
Yes,
and TFR Offshore Racing, Turk Family Racing.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget, VIP tickets are available for the big Thunder Cocoa Beach coming up May 15th and 16th. I'm actually going to come to that. I want to see this. I came when I first moved to Florida for a couple of years, and I haven't been back since. Tom, thank you so much.
Yeah, Alan, and yeah, we're hosting a big party for those guys May 16th, and actually May 17th is our 7-year anniversary. So
Big party there?
Oh yeah, you're more than welcome. Come, you and Caleb, you guys are VIP.
Let me tell you something. You know what? You say party, Caleb is there. Caleb is there. So we'll step aside. We'll be right back here with the bottom of inning number 2.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Alan.
Yes, sir. All right, here we go. As Anthony Cerruti will step up. Cerruti, his first AB. Cocoa Beach sent. Are they over there doing that again? They are actually doing. The home plate umpire just looked. I hope he says something. So Graley, thank you for lending
Oh
Mr.
yeah.
Kerrigan there, right behind you to the right. Can you see it? You ain't gonna be able to reach it. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna. No, no.
Anthony Cerruti up to bat, and the pitch up high, taking ball one. 1-0 count, making it 2-0.
All right, thank you. You're going to be taking over here coming up in the third anyway. So Dugan to Cerruti here, 2-0. And Dugan gets him to swing at a 2-0 pitch. That thing flubbed off the bat, but it's an out. Hauling it in there, the second baseman, Aiden Khalil. Braden Wyman steps in. And then it's back to the top of the order. Cocoa Beach leads it 2-0 after a stellar first inning. Always good to talk to the sponsors. Tom's a good guy, man. Met him a couple of weeks ago for the first time and, stopped down there to discuss everything that was involved with the sponsorship. There's a ground ball base hit up the middle. And when you're giving up hits to the number 9 hitter and you got to turn around and face the top of this order, yeah. So that's one out now. And Wyman aboard. And that'll bring up Hayden Wilson, who wasted no time singling back in the top or bottom of inning number 1. There we go. Now we got it going. And it's not even like the Minutemen are working accounts. They're being ultra aggressive in them,
Yeah.
which I like. And that just tells me that that's the opposite of what happened last time.
Yeah, I think that they wanted this game.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's a
Playoff.
it's a winner go home game, but they just are trying to make contact no matter what.
Wilson, nice lead over there. Dugan recognizes it as well.
Which I think is a nice balance for the team because it definitely takes pressure off the pitcher.
Yeah.
And I think it makes them perform better. So I think overall Cocoa Beach has that great balance.
This is the 31st pitch Dugan has thrown thus far. He's only thrown 17 strikes. Pitch. There's a short ground ball to the second baseman. Flips to the shortstop for 1 over to first. And he throws it into the dugout. That's out of play. He should go to second, shouldn't he? Shouldn't that be out of play?
I don't think it was in the dugout.
Oh,
I
was
think
it?
It hit the fence.
That's why it's always good to have such a young pair of eyes. You see, yours, like, I didn't see the foul ball. So if you're scoring at home, Wyman will go out.
Fielder's choice.
4-6 fielder's choice there, and Wilson will reach on a fielder's choice, and that'll bring up Garrett Harper. And you don't want to make a mistake to Harper with where the wind's blowing now, because he will get into it. Dugan shows us the good move there. Anybody we need to say hello there to, Caleb? Who we got? Let me see here. Want to say hello to Jacqueline Johnson. John Staples is watching. Hello, John. Karen, I cannot pronounce your last name. Dwayne Jones watching. Hello, Dwayne. That ball is lifted into right field and called and hauled there for the third. Here you go, buddy. And final out. So they escape any damage following the 1-out single. Harper lines out to the right fielder. Cocoa Beach strands 1. We're going to the top of the third. 2-0 Minutemen. All right, we're going to the top of the third inning. And is that a new? No, it's still janky. I'm like, did he grow? All right, janky thus far, having him an outing as we get ready to go to the top of the third. It'll be 8-9-1 for Lake Highland Prep. The next pitch Janky throws will be his 33rd. He has thrown 20 strikes, which, he's filling the zone. That is for sure. Here to take you through the next 2 innings of play, my broadcast partner, Grayley Cogden. Miss Grayley?
Up to bat is Parker Hodgins. Yeah, Parker Hodgins, Travis LeGros, and then back to the top of the lineup with Alec. What did we decide? Or
I said Ojipenti.
Ojipenti.
I mean, if his parents are here, please tell me how to pronounce the young man's last name, because I feel terrible. My last name is Slaughter-Zinski, so I get it. Okay, I understand. Yeah, I know it did. Craig Bailey, the best in the biz here in the media box with us. I absolutely love it.
First pitch to Hodgins.
Oof.
Pass ball. One 0 count. And a strike down the middle. Making the count 1-1. Inside.
A 261 hitter this year, Greeley. They're batting 67 as a team this year.
Right down the middle again, making it a 2-2 even count.
You can see the approach, clearly see the approach. They're going to take as many pitches as possible, fill the zone. They want to get on base and run you to death.
Yeah. Strikeout, caught looking.
Yeah, yeah, you're polite to him on that one because he was froze up. He would make, what was that children's cartoon that was so popular? Frozen? Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Yeah. He would be on the next graphic the way he was froze up on that one.
That's the 5th strikeout for this game for Janky. And his pitch to LeGros is a inside ball.
But it's a philosophy that's gotten them here.
Yeah.
And that's the manager adapting to his talent.
A little outside.
Those Brevard County guys, they know baseball.
They do. Two and 0.
Is Christie back on the scene today?
A swing and a miss. 2-1 count. 1 out. Minutemen up. 2-0. Right down the middle. He freezes him up there.
Yeah, I mean
it's coming in so fast.
That pitch would literally be right down the middle of A1A. Yeah, I love the way Janky is working.
Two. And that is another strikeout caught looking.
Goodness gracious.
I mean, he just is freezing him up.
Yes, he is. And I'll say it again. Anything that turns like that ought to have a blinker.
That is strikeout number 6 for Janky.
What do I know about baseball? I'm over here worried that we ain't throwing Doherty or Harper. And here's Janky out here just tearing it up.
Swing and a miss. We're back at the top of the lineup with Alec.
Yeah, we're just going to call him Alec. I think Alec O is probably the best way to go here.
Foul tip, making the count 0-2.
And I'm going to be honest with you. As a guy that played this sport you pitchers can start to get in your heads, man.
Yeah, once he's catching this many batters, just
Yeah.
up high.
You start to think, I mean, this is the second time through the lineup, and he's throwing even harder than he did the first time.
Yeah.
The nerves are gone. That's what.
Yeah, he's for sure comfortable.
Yeah.
Down low. 2-2 count with 2 outs. And Cocoa Beach is up 2. Down low, making the count full.
You can't lose them.
No.
Because these guys are so aggressive on the base pass that even with 2 outs, they can make things happen. Upstairs.
Up high.
Mm-hmm.
That's the second walk of this game for Janke. And only the second runner on base.
Yeah, Cerruti being told by Coach Johnson he flied out to you last time out in left field.
Up high.
This, be on alert. Be on alert over here. This guy lined one our way last time.
Clark Zerb up to bat. Highland's DH. And he's taking it up high ball.
What'd you say? Craig Bailey would protect us? I love Craig, but I got more faith. I got more faith in Christie coming around and grabbing that ball.
High fly ball. And
what a play.
Shortstop. Well,
Hayden Wilson.
Wilson. And that is the third out of the inning. They just work great under pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no doubt, offensive wise and defensive. Like, it's just.
They're playing really good, clean baseball
Yeah.
right now, and I think
that's what you need.
Yeah, that's exactly how you win games like
Yeah.
this. They're a 4 seed. They're at home. That game between these two teams last time. If you didn't read the write-up, how important that game was the last time between these two teams. It was unbelievably critical because it's the reason that game is the reason this one is being played here today.
Yeah.
Cocoa Beach is a 4 seed. Lake Highland Prep is a 5, right? The difference between these two teams, I think, is 0.433 points.
Oh, my gosh.
In the final ranking.
Wow.
So the only thing that gets you that small of a margin is a 1-game difference.
Yeah.
And there you go.
That was their game.
That was it. So that's the importance. And, Cocoa Beach has obviously changed their approach in this one because in that one they only got 1 hit.
Yeah.
And so they come into this one. They've been aggressive at the plate. They're a good fielding team. They're smart on the base paths. They pitch well. I thought if Cocoa Beach could get past these guys again, that they would then put themselves in a position to where they'd be playing with house money, right? Because they're going to have to go on the road if the number 1 seed wins, right?
Yeah.
Or they're going to have to go on the road regardless because, if the 8 seed wins, then they would host. That would be Titusville. Boy, that'd be something. A best of 3 between Titusville.
We are – who's up to bat? Number 3. Caden Dockery up to bat. On deck is Gant Ramsey, and in the hole is Parker Kress.
Wait a minute. Cocoa Beach is 2A, Titusville's 3A. I'm sorry. No, it wouldn't be Titusville. My apologies. I'm screwing that all. I got so many. They did flag football today. I got regions and classifications. My apologies.
First pitch, a line drive in the gap. He is circling the bases around a second, and the ball's just now coming in, and that is a double for Caden Doherty.
Yeah, and that was what again there? That's first pitch.
Yeah.
And that's the aggressiveness we're talking about. And now they got a runner at second and nobody out and Gant Ramsey up. And we got somebody warming up over here behind us. I'm not sure who it is. It's Garrett Harper. I don't even have to look. I just turned and saw it was left-handed.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to refer to him as an it. He was left-handed, I should say.
First pitch. He's
Watch out.
foul ball right at us.
All right.
But they all seem to be taking that 1st
We're awake.
pitch.
He turned on that pretty good.
Yeah.
Gant Ramsey didn't like the fact that I called his pitcher an it. Yeah.
Down low. Doherty running back to second.
What did he say?
He was saying letting
Caden?
Caden know shortstop still had the ball.
Okay.
1-1 count. And the pitch. High foul ball. Out on the other field. Making the count 1-2.
Coach has been to the major leagues. He knows the hidden ball opportunity.
Yeah.
He knows all those hidden ball tricks.
He's making sure he
Yeah. Man, I'm going to tell you what, that's a great eye by Gant. That's either a great eye by Gant or a terrible no call by the umpire. Probably a combination of both.
Yeah, I had to look at the scoreboard.
Yeah.
2-2. The look and the pitch. Another high foul ball. Gant popped out to his counterpart, the catcher, last inning. Oh, in the first inning. Steps off.
I mean, in a one-game playoff, though, anything can happen, right? I mean, an 8 seed could win today in this region, right? Cocoa Beach could win and host. So, well, that'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I mean,
if that were the case, we'd have to figure something out because we'd be back here. I'd probably be you and Caleb, and I'd be over at Merritt Island.
Yeah.
Merritt Island's got their hands full next week. Mustangs are one of the best teams right now, according to Max Preps, in the country. Merritt Island's ranked 12th in the country. But they got American Heritage coming in next week, and they're the defending state champs. Are we okay?
Down low.
Full count.
Yep, 3-2 count. Runner on second. The pitch. Up high, and that's a base for Gant.
Yeah, he that's a frustrating walk for Dugan. Frustrating walk.
'Cause it was a long at bat.
We still got to come see you. We couldn't come up that Friday. When I'll call you. Yeah, I know, but I really okay. We don't really want to do it during school hours, do we? No, I don't think so. I'll call you.
Parker Crest
Oh,
went up to
yeah?
bat.
Really?
Parker Crest had a great single in the first inning. On deck is Cooper Janke. In the hole is William Sermon. 2 runners on base. Look. And the pitch. Pulled back bunt. And runners tried to run. Coming back. 1-0 count.
Yes, I know what you're talking about, right. Wow. I know they promoted it all in the past up there.
1 ball, no strikes. Run on first, runner on second, and no outs. Down low ball. And he is safe at third.
All right.
Runners advance to third and second. And it's a 2-0 count.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, man. Talking to Coach Kelsey from Holy Trinity, and always good to see Coach Kelsey. Good to see him here. That was a great slide, by the way.
That was great.
I mean, Cade Doherty, the throw beating. That's a great call by the umpire.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of umpires in high school call you out because the ball beat you there. He watched the play.
A swing and a miss. Making the count 2-1. Yeah, that I had to wait to say something to the last second.
Yeah. And it's just, you know, that's why they pick the best to do these tournaments, these playoff tournaments.
Foul ball.
And he was emphatic about it. He made the call right away. He didn't have to think about it. And that's what you want to see.
2-2 count.
Because I was afraid he was going to call him out.
Yeah, no, same.
Nobody out here, huh? I was
Nope.
talking to Coach Kelsey. Oh,
And that is a line drive.
Going to score one, Caden Doherty.
And that is an RBI for Parker Cress and a single as well. And advanced runner Gant Ramsey to third.
Parker Cress, he's on it today. That's his second hit.
Yep. And the same, I think it was like the same exact
Same
hit.
spot.
Yep.
Same spot. We good? And this is Janky here, and he is just a big young man. Like last night, I was like looking at Ryder Whittick, right? Whittick's got arms like an inner tube. Like his forearms are so big. Cooper Janky is like, I'm surprised he's not going somewhere playing college football as a tight end.
The look. And the pitch. Right down the middle. I mean, he's tall, so there's a big strike zone there.
His arms are big.
Yeah. I mean, but as soon as he makes contact.
Oh, yeah.
That's gone.
He gets those arms extended, and that ball's going to travel.
Yeah. A swing and a miss.
It's like in MLB, the show 26, which I often refer to because that's the only thing I have glory in anymore in terms of playing anything. Yeah, they always jam Zibazinski up, and I can't get my arms extended. That's what they call me in the game, Zibazinski. I have to have a talk with Boog Shambi the next time I see him.
The 0-2 pitch. Oh.
Yeah, that was all kinds of weirdness.
Yeah.
My least favorite play in all of baseball is when the pitcher fakes a throw to second. That might just have overtaken it there. The whole fake throw to first and third. Yeah.
Foul ball.
That's a nice job by Janky.
Yeah,
Just to get a
fighting that
piece.
off.
Yeah, this is to stay alive.
Yeah.
Doing his best Bee Gees impression here. You know who the Bee Gees are, right?
Staying alive.
There you go. My heart sunk.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Down low, I think.
Yeah, it's wild that that's the first ball to count.
Yeah.
If you're going to tell me you didn't know who the Bee Gees were, I was, yeah, I was probably going to have.
No, you made that reference enough times. I know
Okay,
now.
okay.
I remember.
Now she's picking on my broadcasting.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Swing and a miss.
I'm joking. That's a good AB for Janky. He didn't get what he wanted out of it, but
He made it long.
he did, and
He fought.
he made him throw some pitches here, and
Yeah.
he battled.
That's only the second strikeout for Dugan.
So the top seeded team in this bracket would be, we got to go to the bottom here, would be Lakeland Christian. And they are playing the Masters Academy today.
Outside.
Masters Academy, no disrespect, but they're not beating Lakeland Christian. That's just not going to happen. So,
William Sermon to bat. 1-0 count. And Dugan makes it. Oh,
it's a hit and run.
second baseman to first. But that is an RBI and advances runner Parker Kress.
Yeah, I tell you, that's a good piece of hitting there to the other side. He got it just off the end of the bat, but he certainly took it the other way. That would allow the runner to score. It was a pinch runner, right? Had to be, because it should have been Gant Ramsey out there. But, yeah, good piece of hitting.
Yeah. That brings up Anthony Cerruti up to bat with 2 outs and a runner on second. Pitcher steps off.
I don't know how much longer Dugan can go here, or how much longer they'll let him go here. I'll give you his. Cougar Beach got 3 runs on 6
First
hits.
pitch.
That's 3 runs on 6 hits so far. And Dugan 2 1/3, 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 of them earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. He has thrown 53 pitches thus far. This will be his 54th. Oh,
And
nice.
that is contact. Oh, diving catch, but
Gets by him.
Get by him.
And that's
that
going to be a triple.
Oh, he's.
And that gets away.
That is a triple for Anthony Cerruti and an RBI.
Yes, indeed. And that's not going to be in there. That's a heck of a play out there, tried by Travis Landgro, and he just couldn't come up with it. That's the danger in trying to make the great catch, is that if it gets by you, Anthony Cerruti ends up on third.
I mean, he was sprinting, and that was and he dove. And I just like, you have to be for sure to be able to make that.
He does, and that is a big-time play because Cocoa Beach still, with 2 outs and a runner at third, now lead at 5-0.
Strike down the middle for Braden Wyman. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Wyman singled last at bat.
Don't forget, coming up after the game, stay with us. If Cocoa Beach hangs on and wins, we will conduct our post-game interviews live right here on the field. So stay tuned. Don't miss the JT Social or JT Sports Bar player of the game. We'll talk to Coach as well.
Steps off. 0-2 count with 2 outs and a runner on third. Cocoa up 5-0.
Cocoa Beach.
Cocoa Beach.
Don't forget
No,
that beach. Don't forget that beach.
No. Foul tip. Fighting to keep the count at 0-2.
Every national broadcaster when referring to Coco.
I'm the same way when people do it on national TV and talk about Cocoa and Cocoa Beach. And they're talking about the Cocoa Tigers football team. They call them Cocoa Beach. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I had to remind myself that earlier.
Oh, yeah. That's a big thing
No,
here.
yeah.
In broadcast, you coming back in volleyball. We're going to be doing some Cocoa Beach volleyball next year. So
0-2 pitch. And that is a high fly ball.
That's a tough play.
And
Nice.
center fielder
Nice track.
Sirakos.
Yep.
And that's a catch and third out of the inning.
But not before, Grayley. Cocoa Beach scores
Three
was,
runs.
Was it three runs?
Yeah, 3 runs.
3 runs on 3 hits. No errors and 1 left. We go to the top of inning number 4. The Minutemen 5. Lake Highland Prep nothing.
Okay.
So, you ready? All right, welcome back here, and we're going to get a pitching change. And I can't say enough about the job that Janke did, but we'll tell you we'll give you his numbers. And now you got to feel like this is just set up absolutely spot beautiful for head coach Brian Johnson. Johnson, who starts Janke, who is, when you look at the statistic sheet, not at the top of the rotation in terms of stats, but he certainly pitched like it today. Now on the freshman phenom, Garrett Harper. Harper steps on the bump, and let me tell you what he has done for the Minutemen this season, pitching. So far this year, Harper is 3-0 with a 2.00 ERA, 35 innings pitched, which is tied with Doherty for the most on the team. Harper, 22 hits, 21 runs, 10 of them earned. He has walked 26, struck out 56, not allowed a home run. And he has opponents are batting 179 against him. And this is, I'm trying to figure out what appearance this is for him. This is his 13th or 11th appearance of the year. And so Lake Highland Prep has got to figure something out, because if you go back to the last game, they have not scored on the Minutemen in 9 innings now. 9 innings. Here to take you through the 4th, my broadcast partner, Grayley Cogden.
Up to bat is Oliver Dugan. On deck is Colin Jones, and in the hole is Manny Sirakos. And the pitch, a so strong swing and a miss.
Oh, yeah.
Garrett Harper also hit the first home run I saw, and his first home run last game against John Carroll.
Yeah, that's right. He did. That's right. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Janke with an outstanding effort here today. He went 3 innings of hitless baseball. He did not allow a hit, a run, walked 2, and struck out 6. You just can't ask for more than that. I don't think it's possible to give it.
Straight to Garrett Harper, and he'll run it to first. Wow. Oh, my gosh. What? That was a risky move for Harper, but he wanted to do it.
Brian Johnson just told him, throw the ball.
Oh, my God.
I think
he thought that was going to be easier.
Well, I think what happened is I don't think he thought that Janke was going to get there in time. And let me tell you what they teach you as a pitcher in that situation. And Coach Johnson may have not known Janke's situation, but they teach you, if you can beat the runner and you think there's an issue with the first baseman, you better take it yourself.
Yeah. He was walking over there at first. He was just.
Well, I think he was waiting for Janke.
Yeah.
And Janke enjoyed the play.
Yep.
At first, and I would have too, because it was a nice stab.
Down low. One count.
What does this go to? Do you know?
Ball 2.
What a beautiful day for baseball.
It's perfect. Those clouds all went away.
They did, and I am not in fear of any rain anymore.
Yeah. When I was driving up here, I was like, I didn't even think about it raining. Hard hit ground ball. Doherty over to first. And that is the second out of the inning. Quick 1-2.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy right there.
Yep.
Nice job by Doherty to stay down on it.
Yeah, when those ground balls are coming in quick, you got to move fast. Colin Jones up to bat. Struck out his last at bat.
Right now, if the game were to end, Janke would be our JT Social or JT Sports Bar player of the game. No doubt about that with the job he delivered on the mound today.
Yep. The pitch. That's a swing and a miss. 1-1 count.
I want to thank Turk Family Racing as well. TFR Offshore Racing. Don't forget Thunder Cocoa Beach coming up May 15th, 16th, and 17th, I think, that weekend there. That's going to be fun. You ever been to speedboat races?
I think, yeah, I went last year.
There you go.
The pitch. A little too high.
I don't think it's anything I could ever broadcast. I mean, horse racing's I'd like to give horse racing a try.
Yeah. And he just threw his bat at that one for strike number 3. And that is the end of the top of the 4th for Cocoa Beach.
That was filthy.
Yeah.
I mean,
he just tried to throw his bat.
Yeah,
There's nothing he could do.
I mean, you've gone through 4, right? And
Yep.
so you're supposed to face 12. They faced 2 over the minimum thus far, which is pretty special.
Yeah.
And now have gone 10 innings without scoring on Cocoa Beach, which is incredible.
Yeah.
That's called owning a team from the mound, for sure. And
Yeah.
listen, Lake Highland Prep is a good baseball team. I mean, if it sounds like I'm dogging them, I'm not. It's just Cocoa Beach has had their
They're just
number.
overall
Yeah, they've
just-
had their number at the plate.
Yeah.
All right, I want to say hello to Bill Stanley. I want to say hello to Kelly Byrne, Chad Krauser, David Trent. Did I say Trent?
Yes.
David
Trout.
David Trout. Shout out to Grayley helping Allen. Sound good, absolutely, always. Jen Harriman, hello. Marlene Batts, Rick Ward. I got my sunglasses on, so they're not prescription, as you can tell by the way I'm pronouncing some of these names. You know, Nathan Trout there or David Trout there will, how can I screw up Trout?
Up to bat is Hayden Wilson.
Nathan, if you're watching or listening, he needs to be back in coaching. I want to see him coaching a girls' soccer team next year.
Yeah.
Hayden Wilson's had a day, Grayley.
Yes, he has. He's going 2 for 2 right now.
You all right?
On deck is Garrett Harper, and in the hole is Caden Doherty. That's Dugan, right? Yeah.
Yep. Good service ride or die today, that's for sure.
First pitch. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Down low, making the count even at 1-1. This is a packed game.
Yeah, I mean, this is a terrific crowd. Lake Highland Prep has traveled really well, and Cocoa Beach always shows up.
Yeah. Foul tip.
A lot of people ask, why do we set up here? Well, they got, But you can't just mosey on in behind the fence where people have sat all year long.
People usually pay special
The
money.
yeah, it's I can't do that.
Another foul ball. Wilson's fighting.
Now I'll go back there if there's no seats there.
Yeah.
And that would have been an ideal spot to broadcast today. Hook up the little fence thing and away we go. But
We are in the shade right here.
Yeah, well, this is not a bad angle
No.
either. Caleb does a nice job. We do, we don't have those center field cameras like MLB Network and all that, but we do what we can.
High fly ball out to center field, and it is caught by Sirakos again. Oh, no, right fielder LeGros.
Yeah. I got a feeling right here on this one.
Now batting number 34, Garrett Harper.
As Harper steps in, I got a feeling here. Mr. Harper.
Down low for the first pitch. One and 0. And that is a swing and a miss.
We've got some really, really good 2, 3, 4 hitters in this county. Merritt Island, I think, is the best 2, 3, 4 in the county. No question. I think Melbourne's right there, 2, 3, 4. Bryce Connor, the freshman, is incredible.
The pitch.
But this 2, 3, 4
Little
that Brian Johnson puts out of Harper, and I'm not excluding Wilson. I'm just saying because, then we get into the leadoff hitter situation. But Garrett Harper, Caden Doherty, and Gant Ramsey are right there with Melbourne and Merritt Island for that 2, 3, 4 in this order. They can just – those guys, you hate to face them.
2-2. Down low. In the dirt. Making the count a full count.
You look at Wilson and you go, okay, he can hit, and he's going to beat you in 5 different ways. But then you go, and even after Gant Ramsey is Parker Kress, and then you got to face the gentle giant, Cooper Janke.
Yeah, Cocoa Beach has definitely built their lineup just strong.
They have talent, and if they put it together here, finish this off, they can go beat.
I mean, they have put it together so far.
They can go beat the number 1 seed in this region in the best of 3.
Down low, and that is Harper taking a base.
I think they can hit with anybody I've seen in Brevard County this year. We watched them slug out 33 runs against O'Galley.
Yep.
O'Galley won the game 17-16, but Cocoa Beach turned on some of the best arms in the county. And
that was a wild game.
Oh, yes. That was the wildest game of the year.
Yeah. Probably the longest game of the year.
Yeah, there's no question about that either. And that was a 7-inning game that went almost 4 hours. There were 388 pitches thrown in that game. The strike zone, you literally had to throw the ball through like a tube to get it across the plate. And I don't mean a big tube. I mean like one of those little, like a straw.
Caden Dockery up to bat. Pick attempt. Slide him back and safe. Doherty took a walk the first inning and got a giant double in the third. He wants him gone.
Yes, he does. How your Braves doing?
They're doing great. I mean, they're the best in the league right now, actually.
Okay.
Their record, and they still haven't lost a series.
All right.
They're powering through the season.
I guess not all
Down
of
low.
us can be as fortunate.
Hey, no, I had my fair share last season.
I
We waited for this.
I saw my Orioles play a close one today.
Yep.
We got out of the car. It was 17-1 Red Sox.
17-1.
Yes, yeah,
Oh my
that's
God.
right. Yeah, it was 2 touchdown passes from Story and a field goal. And I think they just felt bad for the Orioles and gave them a point.
You know, Braves last season were definitely. I mean, they were like the Mets this season,
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Gets away.
and that's why you don't keep picking someone off.
Yeah, well.
You got to be careful.
Definitely pressing your luck on that. Now
Yep.
you got a runner in scoring position with just 1 out, and you still got the meat of the lineup to deal with here.
Yep.
Now, you got 1 strike. Does he ask Caden Doherty to give himself up in any way here to get the runner to third and make this 6-0? Or does he just let Doc do his thing? I'd say you just let Doc do his thing.
Two 1 count. Foul ball. Making it 2-2 with 1 out and a runner on second.
Who did they put in? Who is that?
And another pass pick, and
Yeah.
that's third base.
You know, look, I get what they're trying to do here.
Yeah, they're trying to scare him off.
But after you let the guy, that's Kane Paglialonia, out there running around the bases, because Dugan's throwing the ball away. After
Yeah.
you did that over at first base,
You can't test it again.
you know he's not going anywhere.
No.
Brian John, I mean, Cocoa Beach has only stolen 28 bases all year. This
Yeah.
is a matter of knowing your opponent. He's not going anywhere. Now the infield's got to come in, and all Doc's got to do is just get the bat on the ball. Just get the bat head on the ball.
Still the 2-2 count. Down low. Full count.
Gant Ramsey is on deck, and now he's just kind of, all the way in from third to first.
The 3-2 pitch.
Just gets a
Foul
piece.
tip.
Yeah.
He's battling. And I mean, you want to when there's runners on base.
Hodkins, Sakaras, LeGros in the outfield. James, Dixon, Khalil. Ochi Pinty's now at first. And behind the plate is Laxter. And Dugan still on the mound.
And that is a
Oh,
hard hit
my.
ball. But that will score.
You know what? Caden Doherty did his job.
Yep.
That ball.
That's all he needed.
That's just a terrific play
Yeah.
by the shortstop there. I mean, what a play and a pick by Silas Dixon. One of these years we'll get replay, but Silas Dixon with an outstanding play. He did commit the cardinal sin in turning his head, but I think I would have too.
Yeah.
And he picked it, and he throws out Doherty. The run was going to score,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just good. That's just good baseball
Yep.
by everybody involved. And
Right
now-
down the middle.
And now it's 2 outs, and everybody returns to normal depth. The breeze picks up here.
Gant Ramsey up to bat. And he's taking a line drive out to center. Caught. And that will be the end of the fourth.
Yeah, no, Manny Sakaros there was like, uh-oh. And then the wind just knocked it down. So Doherty gets an RBI for the 6th Cocoa Beach run. Gant Ramsey flies out to center. We'll be back as the streak continues with the top of the fifth here on Brevard Sports Network. All right, welcome back to Cocoa Beach. Sorry, Miss Byrne, I don't want to. I don't want to startle anybody while they're cooking. That's for sure. That is for sure. What are you cooking though? You know, listen, man.
How much to deliver to me?
Yeah, what? If you've seen me and Caleb, it probably don't even matter what she's cooking. Yeah, right. All right, welcome back. And listen, it has been an absolute pleasure this season in baseball to have Miss Graylee Cogden with us. And as the season and the teams wind down, even if Cocoa Beach wins. Now, if Cocoa Beach comes back, Graylee will be back doing some more baseball. But this is more than likely the final inning of the season for Graylee Cogden on the play-by-play. So, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Graylee Cogden, congratulations on a stellar start to your broadcasting career.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. The floor is yours, ma'am.
Manny Suckatos up to bat. 2 quick balls already. And a swing and a miss. Making the count 2-1.
If he was any later on that one, he would be swinging from yesterday.
High foul ball. Out of the field. Making the count quick 2-2.
What did you learn this year doing this?
That you got to talk about whatever you see.
Yeah.
You just got to.
What was the hardest part for you? Guys always tell me who do this that the hardest part, that ball hitting. So, a hit by a pitch. So, guys always tell me, it's filling dead air.
Yeah.
And in baseball, there's a lot of dead air to fill. And how old are you?
17.
Yeah, see, life's experience just hasn't handed you enough yet to be able to fill a lot of dead air in baseball. So, no, I totally get it. Did he just got hit by a pitch? Yeah. All right. So, all right.
I thought he fouled it off.
He did, but he got hit
Okay,
first.
got
Yeah.
it.
Catcher's interference.
Oh no, catcher's interference.
Oh.
Caleb said. They're only gonna
Little
get one.
ground ball, and he is out at first.
So
But the runner does advance.
So it was catcher's interference to put the runner on first. So now you got a runner on second with 2 outs, and Lake Highland Prep.
1 out.
One out. My apologies. 1 out. So now you got Lake Highland Prep looking to break a streak of 10 and 2/3 innings, or 10 and a third inning of scoreless baseball. That they have not scored a run against Cocoa Beach this year.
Parker Hodgins up to bat, and he takes a swing and a miss.
Oh, it was straight heat from Harper.
Yep. Harbor pitches fast, like not even just speed-wise, but he keeps up the game.
It's the movement, too,
Yeah.
on his ball.
The 0-1,
That's 0-2.
right down the middle.
Yeah, no doubt. It's Cerruti, Kress, and Noble has shifted to right with Kress in center. I'll give you the infield after this pitch. It's going
Foul ball.
It's going to be Doherty, Wilson, Wyman, and Janke at first. Of course, Gant Ramsey behind the dish, and Garrett Harper, the freshman, on the bump. Kale's going to go in and close today.
The look and the 0-2.
Ooh.
A little high.
That was a ball only because the umpire said it was.
1-2 count in the pitch.
He went.
No.
Did he foul? He fouled it. He did.
Oh, okay.
He definitely swung.
Yeah.
I mean, I was
I
looking
couldn't
at
hear it.
I was looking at the top of his bat over
Yeah.
here,
Mhm.
so I know he swung. No need to appeal a full swing.
2-2 count with the 1 out and runner on second.
Oh yeah.
Right down the middle, and he got caught looking.
Yeah. Yes, he did. Froze him like a popsicle.
It is a backwards K and the first strikeout for Garrett Harper. Wait, is it?
Nope.
No, second.
Yep.
Come up to bat is Travis LeGros. Oh, some.
We got a new pinch hitter. We got number
What'd he say?
30, number
Owen
32.
Helms?
Yeah, we got Owen up. So I'll tell you. Let me look at the lineup. Well, look at their. Hopefully the numbers are right. Of course it's not. And this young man is not on the roster because the PA guy definitely said Owen. So your guess is as good as mine.
Well, that'll be interesting because I think he's going to be our new pitcher.
Oh, is he?
I saw him over.
Oh.
Oh, that's great. Oh. Yeah, that's no balk. Somebody yelled balk from the crowd.
And that is the third out of the inning.
Yeah, let me tell you something. And Coach is going to lose his mind here. Yeah, first of all, there's two things you can't do here. Now, you stay on this, okay? Because you cannot yell balk.
No.
A coach can't yell balk. We saw that whole thing during the O'Galley Cocoa Beach game, right?
Who yelled balk? I think it might have been. I think it was the third base.
It was the third base coach that yelled balk.
And that's what happened at the O'Galley
Well,
game.
and here's the thing. When he yelled balk, his player.
Everyone.
Huh?
Warning issue.
So he gets a warning. So when he yelled balk, his player thought the umpire
Yes, he
said
started
it.
running.
And that's why he took off running and was tagged out.
And that messes up your own players.
Yeah, so, first of all, a coach and a manager can't call a balk.
No.
And he did. And that's on his – that's on Coach. And I'm sorry, I don't know if that's Connor or not, but I didn't see a balk.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You calling balk's not going to do anything.
I don't know what he saw there.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to ask Brian because Brian will know if he balked or not. But, so that does not work out or end well for Lake Highland Prep. And we go to the bottom of the fifth, but we do have a new pitcher on the hill.
It's 33.
33. Thank goodness it's not 32 because we don't have a 32. And, well, I like to tell you about these young men when they step on the bump. And so number 33, as I find the roster here, the wind is not helping me very much today, but I'll take that win over 95 and none, is going to be Hayden Mackle. Hayden Mackle is the new pitcher. Hayden Mackle. So, yes, indeed. Mackle this season is 2-1 with a 4.32 ERA. Mackle is making his sixth appearance of the season. 11 and a third innings pitched. Mackle has allowed 14 hits. He's given up 15 runs, 7 of them earned. He's walked 12, struck out 5. Teams are batting 286 against Mackle. So, listen, it's not out of the realm of possibility. If Mackle doesn't bring his best here today, Cocoa Beach can hang a 5 spot. Oh, well, it'd be 4, actually. A 4 spot would end this thing. So we'll see. We'll see.
Parker Cress up to bat right now. Cress is 2 for 2 right now.
Cress has had a day, hasn't he?
Yep. On deck is Cooper Janke, and in the hole is William Sermon.
So I'll give you the stat line on Dugan here in a minute.
Foul ball into the other field.
Dugan won 4 innings, gave up 7 hits, 6 runs, 4 of them earned, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. And the earned runs he didn't give up were of his own doing on the wild pitches to the first and second base.
A strong swing and a miss.
And Dugan threw 79 pitches, 49 of them were strikes. So there you have the line on Dugan, who, if things hold, has pitched, I think he's a senior. Sophomore, so he'll be back next year. Oliver Dugan will be back next year for Lake Highland Prep.
Outside ball, making the count 1 and 2.
Yeah, I think Brian Johnson showed that same thing to everybody. Outside.
Yep.
Outside. 1 ball here, huh?
Yep. Up high, making the count even at 2 and 2.
Okay, the game changer is wrong because that's not Osif Fenty pitching.
Line drive out to right, and looks like LeGros got it for the first out.
The game changer's got Osif Fenty pitching. If it is, that's not the 33 I have. If it is, yeah, could be. Okay. You got 2 of them. All right. Anyway, so I got 33.
Who is it?
It is Ochipinti.
Okay.
All right. So let me give you his. He's their ace. 6-0. The lefty is with a 1.75 ERA. Thank God for game changer, because my
Foul ball.
roster does not read that. 40 innings pitched this year for him. 19 hits, 18 runs, 10 of them earned. He has walked 27 and struck out 66. Teams are batting just 135 against him. So, yeah, it's him. Okay.
He was originally playing first.
He was originally playing
Yeah.
first. Right. Okay. My apologies to the faithful.
0-1 count.
He is a junior, so he will be back next year.
High foul ball. And that makes it a 0-2 count with a 1 out. To third baseman. And
Nice
out at
scoop
first.
over there. It's a good play by Jones, but an even better scoop by Khalil has
Yeah.
moved to first. So Dixon is now at second. Khalil's at first. Dugan, who was pitching, is now your shortstop, and Jones at third. In the outfield, it's Hodgins, Sakaras, and Helms has come into play right field after pinch hitting in the last inning. So now we're all caught up.
the first pitch to Sermon. And that's a ball.
Something smells good.
Yeah,
I
I think
mean,
they're grilling over there.
Are they making, oh,
Yeah.
something smells delightful. See that? It all started with talking about, what was the lady's name that was cooking?
Swing and a miss.
Miss Kelly Byrne cooking, and now I'm smelling ribs. Anytime the Orioles lose, it just makes me want to eat. They lost by 16 today. What do you think I'm going to be doing tonight? Eating.
That is a line
Uh-oh.
drive.
Nope.
But caught.
Yeah.
And that is the end of the 5th inning.
Graley, I'm proud of you. I
you.
think you have come a long way this season. I do. I can't wait for volleyball season. You're going to do
Same.
some things with us over the summer, and when we get into our sports talk shows over the summer. You're going to do our football media days with us, which we're excited about. But just a terrific job this year, and look forward to certainly having you back next year through volleyball, football, basketball, and then back into baseball. She's not going anywhere. I'm just taking over the play-by-play duties here for inning 6 and 7. We'll step aside. Want to thank JT Sports Bar and Turk Family Racing, offshore racing. We'll be back in a second here on BSN. Sweet Caroline, the 5th inning, end of the 5th inning, bottom 5th inning stretch. I think if it's between the top and the bottom of the 7th in Major League Baseball is the stretch, and we're right in it for high school baseball. It's got to be between the 5th and the 6th inning, I would imagine, or between the top of the 5th and the bottom of the 5th is where it should be.
Synonymous with Fenway Park.
Yeah, well, I've heard about all. I want to hear about the Red Sox today, okay? Caleb reminding me that Sweet Caroline is synonymous with Fenway Park, as if we don't know that.
You all did crush the Red Sox yesterday.
Yeah, but we might have beat them 10-3 last night, but it certainly wasn't 17-1 today. 6-0 is our score here as Harper, dots one right down the middle for strike one. Helms is at the dish. Second pitch high and outside to kind of go to 1 ball and 1 strike. What a season, just Harper. You look across this county and you look at outstanding freshmen that we have in this county. Harper, of course, being one of them. I had a chance last night to talk to Ty Brandis, who's batting, 482 as a sophomore.
Wow.
Bryce Connor from Melbourne, who's a sophomore, leads the county in home runs. We're going to have some really good baseball coming up over the next couple of years in this county, as that's a leadoff walk, as the youth of this county continues to rise quickly. And it reminds me a lot of volleyball because, volleyball players become so good so fast. The club scene is unbelievable in volleyball. Baseball travel leagues and what they do. And we got some great coaches, too. I mean, you look, some of the guys that have been doing it a while, Harper's first pitch offering to his counterpart. Finty takes ball 1. The Collinses, the Claibornes of the world, the Gowdies, those guys right there, over 1,300 wins just for those 3. Then you got new blood like the Broncos of the world at Holy Trinity. Johnson here at Cocoa Beach. Baseball has an extremely bright future in this county. For a while, softball, in my opinion, kind of leapfrogged it in terms of, you look at what Melbourne did winning that state championship. Melbourne could win a state championship in softball, and so could O'Galley in softball this year. So we got some really good bats and balls in this county, from the student athletes, from the girls to the guys. Johnson goes out and pays Harper a little visit. And then Vieira graduates one senior in baseball, and they return 11 sophomores, 11 juniors, and 7 sophomores next year. That's a BB down the middle. And the count, I believe, is 2-1. Yeah, no shot to hit that one. He needed a boat oar. 2-2. This is where, if you're Harper, you just keep dotting him. He's not even close to putting a bat on that ball, throwing that fastball. Harper kicks and fires. Yep. Fastball. And he knew it was coming and decided to take it, and it cost him. And that's a backwards K if you're scoring at home. 1 out. Keep your eyes open, guys. This is the guy that keeps fouling them over here. There's a ground ball. Flips to second for 1. Over to first. Safe. It's close. Nice turn by, you got to, Wilson and Wyman out there. The WW double play connection nearly did it. As Wilson with a great flip, Wyman with a great turn. The speed of Holmes is the only thing that saved the day. And it's now 2 outs as Dugan steps in. Nearly had the 4 or the 6-4-3. 2 outs now in the 6th. 4 outs to go. And Cocoa Beach will win a regional quarterfinal game. I'll have to look when the last time they did. Outside, 1-1. Oh, the curveball is a beaut, Clark. 1-2. Outside. You know what I think is one of the coolest things is the fact that Brendan Wynn, who was the manager here a couple of years ago, Brendan Wynn, stepped aside for Brian Johnson to be there. There's a hard ground ball. Oh, just off the glove of Wilson, who got to it. But
is that their first hit?
That's their first hit of the game. I wasn't going to say anything, but yeah, it's their first hit. So, but Brendan Wynn was the manager of this team a couple of years ago. Stepped aside. Brian Johnson took over. Brendan Wynn, I mean, they got essentially two head coaches on this roster, and Wynn and Johnson. And that's a blessing to have, an absolute blessing when you got good coaches like that. So 2 outs now. Cocoa Beach's scoreless streak against Lake Highland Prep is 12 2/3 right now. Can Harper get it to 13 with a runner on second and 2 outs? Meat of the order up here. This is Langston. Harper gets the signal. The 0-1 on its way. Nice pitch. Strike 2. Dropped it in. Harper sets. 2 on, 2 out. Kick, turns. That's a good thing nobody yelled balk.
I thought I heard another one.
0-2. Harper kicks and fires. Strike 3 called. And the scoreless streak this year against the Highlanders goes to 13. We'll be back with the bottom of the 6th. 6-0 Minutemen. Just ended there. All right, bring me back. All right, welcome back here. So we're experiencing a bit of a lag here. I'm not sure what the issue is here unless all of a sudden we're getting to the end of the game and everybody's turning their devices on and it's affecting our internet, and I'm not sure what the problem is. But we're going to fight through here and move on. If you know us, if we have to, we will go to a Facebook only, just to make sure we get the end of the game, because we're not going to miss the final out here. If it's too much of a lag for you at home, comment and let us know. But I think we should be okay. We okay? What's that? Yeah, we're green again. Yeah, we're green again. Okay, so yeah, sometimes these things happen. It's live, and Anthony Cerruti steps in, and it's easier to say every one of these guys has had themselves a good game today. Cerruti is 1 for 2 today. Yeah, we're good. Yep. Yep. 6-0. Yeah, we are flying again.
I can tell you when I noticed it.
Yeah.
When Coach Johnson went to go have the meeting with Gary.
Gotcha. Now we're cooking with grease. That ball is scorched up the middle for a base hit, and Cerruti wastes no time whatsoever. And this Braden Wyman comes up. Wyman today is also 1 for 2. Wilson, Harper, Doherty with and Wyman with 1 hit. Cerruti now with 2. Kress with 2. And a Minutemen with 8 total. And there's a ground ball to the third baseman. He was running on the play, throws it away. And that was an easy pick for the first baseman who just didn't pick it. Here comes the throw home, the slide. He doesn't catch the ball. And this is 7-0 all the way to third base goes Wyman as Lake Highland Prep can't catch the baseball. And I'm sure that's frustrating for these young men. The throw over to first was short,
Yeah.
but it was catchable.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
an
you
error,
see
right?
it so much today in baseball, the one hop throw. It's something you got to be able to catch.
Yeah.
And now it's 7-0 as we are back to the top of the lineup in Hayden Wilson. The guy got around from first to third on my game changer screen almost as fast as he did in real life. Pitch to Wilson, and Wilson pops it up. That ball is skied in the air, and he dropped it. He had it in his glove, the first baseman did, and he dropped it. It's a tough play.
Yeah.
But you got to make them.
Mm-hmm.
If you're watching from Lake Highland Prep, I'm just as hard on our guys here in Brevard County when they don't make these plays, so I'm not picking on you. 1-1. That one's popped up again, and this time the right fielder is going to come in. The second baseman misjudged the fly, and it's 8-0. That ball got up in the jet stream. He did not. You got to circle that. You have to circle that ball, come back, track it, and come underneath of it. Now, it's a lot easier said than done in this wind, but again, it's a play you have to make.
Yep. Would you that would be an error, right?
Oh,
Based on
I mean, you didn't touch it.
yeah.
What do you think, Coach Kels? Hit? Yeah, it's a hit. That ball is hit in the right field back, and that's how you track a ball. As Helms reaches out across his shoulder and hauls it in for the first out. Nice job by him. Huh? Yeah, did you cut yourself? Well, apparently you did. Yeah, who knows? 8-0 here as Caden Doherty steps in, and now one swing and a ball over the wall, and the Minutemen end the game. That gets away. I don't know why you even make that throw at 8-0. And around second and on his way to third, they're not going to get him. And that is the third throwing error by a pitcher today for Lake Highland Prep. So the wheels have come off the apple cart here defensively, and now the infield is in.
Yeah, at this point you just need to be focusing on getting your batter out.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think you 8-0. I don't see Brian Johnson stealing bases. They don't steal bases. They're 28 coming into this game. But a lot of times you manage against the other team like you play.
Yeah.
That ball's in the dirt. Good stop. No, it's 8-0. I don't know. Somebody's telling me it's 7-0. It's 8. That one. And they will not tag, and although they could have scored. And that is 2 outs here. Unless we had 8-0 up before, it was, I don't know. Gant Ramsey steps in with Hayden Wilson at third and 2 outs. Way upstairs, ball one. John Staples, Bill Stanley. He's right. That's on the coach. You're absolutely right. Alex Porter said Cocoa Beach looking good so far. They are, and I think they're going to go hit with whomever wins that 1-8 matchup. Swing and a miss as Gant was looking to put that one in the Pacific Ocean. One and one, 2 outs. Upstairs, 2-1. We're still green. 2 balls and a strike. Wilson at third. Ramsey at the plate. Parker Kress on deck. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And deuces are wild now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's low. Ochipinti.
The crazy thing about Cocoa Beach is this could be the time in that game where they go crazy. And I know it's 8-0, but based on their record and with 2 outs, this is when they show up.
Yeah, no doubt. It wouldn't shock me. Ochipinti fires, and there's a chopper to the shortstop deep in the hole. He's got to hurry. Buries it in the dirt, and that time coming up with a great scoop was Khalil, but not before the Minutemen have added 2 more. They have 8 runs on 9 hits and 1 error. Lake Highland Prep, no runs, 1 hit, and they have committed 5 errors today. We go to the top of the 7th inning. The Minutemen are 3 outs away from a regional quarterfinal. The scoreless streak has now reached 13 innings. Can Garrett Harper make it 14? I am quite confident that Cocoa Beach will win this baseball game. But the key is, can they hold Lake Highland Prep scoreless for 2 games this year? The first one, a 1-0 win at Lake Highland Prep. And right now, Cocoa Beach leads it 8-0 as we head to the top of inning number 7. I would tell you who's due up, but I think we're going to see some pinch hitters in this inning. Colin Jones will step in. So according to my scorecard, it'll be Colin Jones, Manny Sakaros, and Aiden Khalil. The final hope. And swings and misses for Steve Reich. 1-1. Again, we want to thank JT's Sports Bar and TFR Racing, Offshore Racing, Turk Offshore Racing. Thunder Cocoa Beach coming up in a couple of weeks. Curveball drops off the table, and it's 2-2. That thing dropped, bouncing, and dropped again.
Yep.
That was a beaut. Yeah. That one is laced into the gap. Back deep, track wall, and it is off the wall. And a lead-off double for Colin Jones. And Lake Highland Prep with a little something going here. Harper, Jones was sitting dead red, and Harper fed it to him, and he launched it off the base of the wall. And now it's a runner. You can't worry about him.
No.
He's not going to beat you, and neither is the next 6 that are going to come up there. So you just go get the batter. Nice shot, though, by Colin. Manny Socceris is up.
I thought that was almost out.
Yeah, I thought it was going to leave, too. That's why I gave the whole back track thing, but it hit the wall. I was going to give him the call, man. Didn't happen, though. Curveball in the dirt, blocked by Gant Ramsey. And so Lake Highland Prep here, see if they take a shot at stealing third. 100 stolen bases coming into the game. They have 1 today. 1. And that's just their second hit of the ball game, by the way. Cocoa Beach has held them to 2 hits in this game. Janke threw 4 hitless innings, and right now stands to collect the JT Sports Bar Player of the Game. The pitch, curveball is, well, that wasn't a curveball, but that had a little 2-seam, 4-seam action on it, and it's 2-2. It had movement. 2-2 on its way. He ducked under that one, and the count is full at 3-2. Harper, the 3-2 payoff, is smacked in the left field back, and that's a fair ball as it gets past Cerruti down in the corner. That will end the scoreless streak as Colin Jones scores. And back-to-back doubles. And Lake Highland Prep has scored their first run against Cocoa Beach in 13 innings of play this year. And now Brian Johnson is going to go out and have a conversation with Garrett Harper. I did jinx it. I'm going to go ahead and take responsibility for that. But I did good during the no-hitter portion.
Yep.
I shut up on that one. So Harper, there's a rarity there. You don't see that young man giving up cracks at bats like that.
Mm-mm.
In steps Aiden Khalil.
I think he was just trying to hurry up and finish this game, and he's
Well,
giving him hittable.
I don't know. I mean, he I think what happened is, I think when he got late in counts there, he just figured, oh, look, he threw a good fastball, and they just beat him.
Yeah.
And that's a ground ball up the middle, and that'll be the second run of the game. And hang on, folks. This is high school baseball. We have seen crazier. We did a game this year, right?
Yep.
And that's going to do it for Harper. He's going to give the ball to Caden Doherty. Yeah, he is not playing around. Brian Johnson wants out of this round, and that ball's going to Doherty. Caden Doherty knew it, too. He's taking off his sleeve. He knew it. Or maybe not. I thought it was going to be Doherty. It is Doherty. Okay, it is Doherty as he talks to his catcher. So Caden Doherty this year. Doherty will pick up. It's not a save situation, so there's no save to be had here. But Doherty, 5-0 with a 1.80 ERA. He's got the best numbers on the team this year from the bump. This is his 13th appearance this year. 35 innings pitched, 22 hits, 21 runs, 10 of them earned, 22 walks, 56 strikeouts. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm giving you Harper's numbers. Doherty, 35, 20 hits, 10 runs, 9 of them earned, 23 walks, 57 strikeouts for Doherty this year, and teams are betting. Do I hear Goldfarb? I thought I heard you. What's up, buddy? I thought I heard the goat walking around behind me. Yeah. Chuck Goldfarb in the house. Coach Kelsey here, too. Good to see these guys. We got goats all around. We got Craig Bailey. You here with John Staples? Where's John Staples? John Staples didn't even come over and say hi. I seen him on my feed, and he didn't even come over and say hi. John Staples, what's up, my friend? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. You know what would really be bad, Grayling, is if that weather moved in.
Oh, yeah.
So here we go. Caden Doherty on to finish this off here. 8-2. And number 27 is certainly new to the certainly new to this equation. There's Parker something or another here. I got to get his name. Parker, it's not Hodgkins.
No, that's who.
Parker Giuliani. That ball is hit in the left field. Foul, though. Does that look like a Giuliani down there? No, it does not.
It looks like an L or an H.
Okay. Well, his name is Parker, so it's good to have. Well, what do you think it says?
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, we can't apologize for that young man, but he's got to try to keep it alive. Doherty, the 1-1 is 1-2. That is a BB. One, two. Doherty shakes off Ramsey. Now agrees. The 1-2 on its way. Curveball in the dirt. And strike three. And that was a pretty curveball from. It was either a curveball or a real hard slider in the dirt. As everybody comes to bat now. Number 32. Odin Helms. Pitch. Oh my goodness gracious. Helms is drilled, and now it's first and second. My God. That was a low 90s fastball. And Odin Helms is going to get on the bus and thank the baseball gods that he got out of the way, and that just nipped him.
Yeah.
Because that would hurt.
Yeah. I think Doherty just needs to keep it under control here.
Just throw strikes.
Yeah. And you just can't worry about runners right now.
Nope. Nope, because the guy first or second does nothing. Curveball upstairs does nothing to hurt you. What we saw against O'Galley when the collapse happened there, they just couldn't throw strikes.
Mm-hmm.
They just could not throw strikes. The 1-0, that's a strike. 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Got to see, I mean, you get to see everybody today, right? We got Chuck Goldfein, I mean, John Staples. This is cool. 1-1. Pitch, curveball, missed only because he said it did. 2-1. That's probably a little high.
Yeah.
Craig Bailey says by that much. 2-1. Doherty kicks and fires. Yep. Not catching up to that one. 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. 8-2. 2 runs home as the Highlanders led off the inning with back-to-back doubles. And then a single up the middle scored the second double. And that's where we are. We got runners at first and second with 1 out. Doherty's 2-2 on its way. Way upstairs. Whatever that pitch is he's throwing, he needs to abandon it.
Yeah.
3-2 now. Yeah, he's overthrowing, and the bases are loaded. And now here's the situation. So a grand slam now makes this a 2-run game with 1 out. And I would hate to even think that way, but if you are Cocoa Beach, that is exactly how you're thinking. What were you going to say?
Oh, that pitch is just risking a walk or even hitting the player.
Yeah.
You don't want either.
Nah, but you can't. And here's the other thing. That's a great point. You know, Doherty's in a tough situation here because they seem to have figured something out this inning. It took them all game, or took them 2 games. Strike 1. Now, that was high, but you'll take it. It's a makeup call for the missed third strike on the last batter. 0-1. Doherty kicks and fires. Upstairs, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. Everywhere you look is a Highlander. Doherty. Oh, that's a beaut right there. Right down the middle. Took a little something off of that, and it's 1-2. He just needs to bring the house on that again. Right there, same pitch. Doherty stares over at us. The 1-2. Strike 3. 2 outs. Two outs. Oliver Dugan steps in, and Dugan with a yeoman's effort today on the mound for Lake Highland Prep. Cocoa Beach went early and often after Dugan today, and it paid off for them. Our JT Sports Bar player of the game right now, if it stands, is got to be Janky. Curveball, strike 1.
He's figuring it out.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got it now. Cooper Janky will be our player of the game if this score holds. The 0-1 is 0-2. And Lake Highland Prep is down to their final strike. The 0-2 for a regional semifinals trip. The pitch. Strike 3, and Cocoa Beach is on its way to the regional semifinals as they get an 8-2 win over Lake Highland Prep. Final thoughts, Grayley?
I think it was a great game, and they really pulled through with their offense.
Yeah. Stay tuned. As soon as we're done with the handshakes, we're going to get Coach Johnson over here. We're also going to talk to Hayden Wilson, and our player of the game tonight is Janke, Cooper Janke. So there you go. Yeah, no, we are. As it's coming in here, as soon as Coach is done, we're gonna get Janke Wilson, Coach, first. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna need those headsets here right quick because the rain is coming, and then we're gonna get out of here just in time. But we're gonna talk. We're gonna hang around and make sure we talk to these guys. That's a BOGO right there. It is. That right there. It is. Hey, guys, can I get Cooper Janke and Hayden Wilson? Hey, guys, I need Cooper and Hayden. Cooper, I'm going to talk to you first. Mountain of a kid. Put those on. Hey, Hayden, you're going to have to back up some there, bud. Yeah, Caleb, you fix that. We are here with our JT's, as soon as Caleb gets the camera fixed, we are here with our JT Sports Bar and TFR Racing player of the game tonight, Cooper Janke. Shocked to get the start tonight?
Yeah, I mean, had a hurt back, came in and I shoved.
What did Coach say to you when he came to you and told you you're going to be pitching to start the regional semi?
I threw in practice, threw really good.
Yeah.
And Garrett was going to start, but then I got the ball.
Dude, what do you eat? I mean, you are a big young man. What year are you?
I'm a sophomore.
Okay, so oh my God, he's still got 2 more years to go.
Yes, sir.
Exact height and weight.
6'7", 225.
Are you kidding? Baseball. Okay, so what is your best sport?
Baseball.
Baseball. Okay, no doubt. Cooper, this team has really played well, especially coming down the stretch. Even the O'Galley game, you know, I know you guys didn't win that one, but I even think in that game there you learned some. What do you like best about what your team is doing right now?
I mean, we're swinging the bat, and I got a good defense behind me. And my freshman catcher, Gant, he's one of the top in his class. He's really good.
Yeah, Gant is awesome. What was the game plan coming in today to attack these guys?
Throw strikes and locate the off speed.
Gotcha. So it doesn't matter who you play now because you guys are – I don't know the last time this program won a regional quarterfinal game. I have to look it up. But congratulations, young man, on an outstanding effort out there on the mound. And because of your effort today. So what will you do the rest of the day here? How will you go celebrate?
I'll probably go get some McDonald's.
Is that what's your order at McDonald's like?
You got to get 2 $6 McDouble meals. Only ketchup on the burger.
You said 2 what?
$6 McDouble meals.
I love it, man. That's
Yes,
my
sir.
God, he's got me hungry now. Coop, one more question for you. This team, talk about the camaraderie, the friendships on this team. How are you guys away from the diamond?
I mean, we're all brothers, and we have your back at school, and we're just great friends.
Well, Cooper, congratulations on being our player of the game tonight. And if you would, send us over Hayden.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Yep, absolutely. I'll take that. Yep. Where'd Hayden go? Waiting on Hayden Wilson to come over. Okay, thank you. Hayden Wilson. Yes, sir. Hey, good to see. I didn't even see you. Yeah, man, you too. Gonna talk to Hayden Wilson as well. 2-hit performance for Hayden today. Grab this, young man. How you doing, buddy? All right, we're live. Just want to let you know, post game here. Hayden Wilson, the shortstop for Cocoa Beach, 2 for 4 today. run scored, and an RBI. Hayden, you set the tone at the top of this lineup.
Yes, sir.
We were talking during the broadcast. The 1, 2, 3, 4 in this lineup is as good as any in this county. What is the approach to hitting for this team?
Yeah. For me, I like to hunt the first pitch fastball. I feel like that's the best pitch I'm going to get. So if I can find that one, I'm going to hunt that one. Deep in the count, I tend to struggle a little bit.
Okay.
So that's why I like to go for the first pitch fastball, and I think that's been doing good for me all season. So I've been kind of sticking with that.
You play a great shortstop out there. I love the way you play your defense out there. Let's stick with the hitting approach. That first pitch, that seemed to be the attack mode today.
Yeah.
Going against Lake Highland Prep. Was it because you guys were one hit last time? What was the difference in what you did today against them as opposed to what you did last time?
I think last game it was our first time seeing that guy.
Yeah.
And he had some good stuff. He would kind of work backwards, as in a sense of he would go off speed's first pitch and then get you for the fastball. And we knew that coming into this game, and so we were kind of looking for that. And I feel like we hit a lot better since we knew that.
Besides, and you can't say the hitting, but what do you like best about this team right now as you go into a regional semifinal?
We all want it. I feel like a couple years in the past, Cocoa Beach has kind of been like but this year I feel like the whole entire team wants to make it as far as we can, and we're going to do the best we can as that. So.
I was telling Cooper that I can't remember the last time that you guys won a regional. I know it hasn't been that long ago, but what's the feeling like today when you finally get that third strike and win this game? I mean, it's quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, it feels amazing. I mean, it's especially since it's my senior year.
Yeah.
So I want to make it as far as I can, because
no
it's my
doubt.
last year. So I'm really happy.
Well, I'll tell you what, what's your plans after high school? I know graduation's coming up. You've had your prom already, right?
Yes, sir, I have. Yeah.
All right. So what's going on next year for you?
Next year, I'm going to be playing at Kaiser University.
Congratulations, Kaiser
yes,
commit. Very good.
Yep, there we go. So I'm going to be playing there and developing a little bit further and extending my baseball career and see where it takes me.
Well, have fun in college,
Yes,
Hayden Wilson. We're real proud of you, man. Great game here today. Congratulations to your team. I guess Coach is still around somewhere, isn't he? All right, we'll get Coach on. Hayden Wilson, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, guys. Thank
absolutely. Yep. That's where we need Coach Johnson. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, man. He's right there. See him, Brian. All right, we're gonna get Brian on, and then we'll end the broadcast. Our player of the game tonight, Cooper Janke. Hayden Wilson, right there. Close second to him. As we wait here, they clean up the field. Hey, Caleb, never mind. Catch him next time. All right, we're going to wrap it up here. Let me give you the final line score. 2 runs on 4 hits, and what killed Lake Highland Prep today was the 5 errors, and 8 runs on 9 hits and 1 error for Cocoa Beach. Your winning pitcher today is Cooper Janke, and he is our player of the game. For Grayley Coggan, for Caleb Brown, I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski. This has been a presentation of the Brevard Sports Network. Once again, your final score, Cocoa Beach 8.